guys, good day and welcome back to my channel. My name is Chef Mubi and I am an entertainment vlogger, and at the same time I teach people how to make money off the internet. There's so much, I keep on saying this time and time over again, there's so much money to be made off the internet. And this time around, I'm not even talking about you having a digital skill. Maybe you can design a website, or you can maybe you can make logos, animations and stuff like that. No, this one requires you to not even have any skill at all. The only skill you require here is just know how to use the internet. Basically, be phone literate. Should I is there something like that? Smartphone literate, basically. Yeah, I would call it that. You don't need to have in-depth knowledge of the computer or the of computer-based stuff, basically. So I'm gonna get right into it. But before we continue, guys, please hit the subscribe button below as we continue, and also tap on the notification bell so that anytime I drop a new video, maybe it could be an update about an earlier made video or a fresh video, you'll be the first to get it. Yeah, that's what it is about. So now today I'll be talking to you guys about NNU. NNU is an acronym, NNU, for Nigerian News Update. Yeah, Nigerian News Update. This platform is owned by a Nigerian guy called Paul Sampson. You can easily check that on Facebook. Paul Sampson is very active on his Facebook page. Also, yeah. So the way NNU works basically is that it's a news site. It's like a blog, but you read news and you earn on this site. Basically, that's how it works. And as you're earning, your money keeps piling up in your wallet, small like that. And at the end of the they pay you at the end of the month. So I'm getting to it one after the other. I've made a list of important things you need to know about NNU. Okay, so I've explained what is NNU. It's a read and earn site. It's a read and earn news site. Sorry. So I joined NNU. The current one right now is NNU V2. They started initially as far back as last year. I think sometimes around July, August last year. I was still serving then. That was when I joined. And thank God I made a few bucks from them. I think about maybe 67k or so last year. Yeah. So I think they were having some issues last year. They had to revamp the program, and then this year again they've come back with a bang, and it's called NNU V2 this time around. So now going forward into it, how NNU works. How does NNU work? I've explained some parts of it the other time. When you join them, you read news on the site and you earn money. So when you read news in a day, one news is 10 naira. Yeah, just one blog post. Like you open the site, you read one news. It could be entertainment, it could be about sports, it could be about anything. Once you click that, you earn 10 naira for reading that news, and you are entitled, or let me say allowed, to read a maximum of 20 news in a day, making 200 naira from news reading. When you read 10 naira news in 20 on 20 different posts, that's 200 naira. That's the maximum you can earn. The moment you get to that, just stop. Don't bother going forward again. For comments, let's say you comment or like a reply on a post you read, that amounts to 20 naira on the site. But the thing about your comments is I wouldn't really advise anybody to go commenting on the post though, because it takes time. They will tell you your comment has been accepted for an admin to go over it. If they see that the comment fulfills all of their commenting criteria, then they upload it and then you earn. But usually takes time. Like even me myself, I've never earned on this NNU video. I've never earned from commenting on blog posts on NNU. So I wouldn't really advise people to waste their time on it at all, because it's almost a waste of time. Yeah. Then the next thing that earns you money on NNU is your daily login. I should have started from there. When you log in once in a day, like it's like anytime you log in the day, it's just one. Or you only earn once for this. Once you log into your NNU account in a day, like anytime that is, you earn 50 naira. let's say you read news, the maximum you can earn from news, like I said already, is 200 naira from 20 news. Plus your initial login 50 naira, that makes it 250. And then when you multiply, okay, no, that's not the end. Now you have to share one post. It's called viral share. You have to share one post to your Facebook page daily. It's once you click it, you see viral share. There's a each day has its own. Each day has its own. Today's one like this is around 11 o'clock. Today's one might be out, it might not be, but usually anything starting from 12 downward, viral share is always out, so you can share from there. Once you share that, you earn 100 naira for sharing your viral share. Plus the 250 you had initially already, that makes it 350. That is my own style, how I can guarantee that you can make a minimum of 350 naira a day from NNU. Now multiply that times 10, that's 3,500 naira if you do it for 10 days like that. And we have 30 days in a month. Now multiply 3,500 naira times, times 3. That's roughly 10,000 plus, almost 11,000 naira for some months that will be 31 days, which is really, really cool. You can earn 10,000 naira just doing that on NNU without stress. That is it. Now that is not just everything. If you refer a friend of yours to the program, or some random person, anybody you refer to the program, you earn 1,000 naira for referring people to the program. But now here's the big question. People are always asking, does it require referral to withdraw? Because most of these platforms like this, they usually require referral to cash out. What I will tell you is this: no, NNU does not require you to have referral before you can withdraw. But also the issue, what most bloggers will not tell you is that when you have referral, if referral amounts to 75% of the money you are trying to cash out, your money gets processed faster. You are placed as a top priority, But for people that do not have referral, let's say you have 5,000 naira now and you want to cash it out, or let's say you have 10,000 naira and you want to withdraw. Your withdrawal is not certain. You could get it that same month you are withdrawing, and it could take 2 months or 3 months before you get your money, but you will eventually get your money. What is not certain is if you will get it that same month you are withdrawing. But if the money you are withdrawing is at least 75%, if referral constitutes of at least 75% of the money you are withdrawing, definitely you will get your money that month. It's a fact. You get your money that month. So, and also I've not said this, the minimum money you can withdraw from NNU is 5,000 naira. That is the least you can withdraw from NNU. If you've not earned up to 5,000 naira, you cannot withdraw from NNU. And if it is below, it's the same thing. If it is below, you cannot withdraw from NNU. Also, on your NNU dashboard, it is differentiated in 2 ways. You can either earn, when you earn from news or viral shares or daily login, it is put under activity earnings, while your referral earnings is put under referral earnings if you refer anybody. So assuming you have 5,000 naira, let's say you have 2,000 naira on your activity earnings and you have 3,000 naira on your referral earnings. You know that in total amounts to 5,000 naira. Do not think you can merge it together and cash out because the total it amounts to 5,000 naira. No, separately on their own they have to amount to 5,000 naira separately before you can withdraw any of them. That's how it works. What else have I not said? Okay, now the registration. I should have said that earlier. Registration costs 1,400 naira for NNU. I'll drop my link below here in case anybody is interested in learning more about NNU or beginning and starting NNU. It's just 1,400 naira to begin. And how does it work? Once you click on the link, it takes you to your NNU registration page. You have to fill in your name, your phone number, your email address, your what else? Basically, your biodata maybe like 6 to 7 things you have to fill like that. Then when you get to the payment stage, they will ask you whether you want to use coupon or pay stack. If you don't have a dealer yet, because NNU they have dealers that will You pay them the 1 4 and they give you a pin. This pin is what you copy and paste in the coupon space, in the pin e-pin space, where you just put it in and you make your payment. It goes like that. But if you've not gotten in touch with a coupon seller yet or an e-pin seller yet, just go through Paystack. It's just like paying your school fees or some shopping bills that you want to pay. Paystack takes you to where you input your ATM pins and everything like that. You make your payment and you can start earning just like that. So I think I've touched the important areas that as far as making money from NNU is concerned. Is one last thing, yeah. You can also create news posts, like you can write a news or an article, and it could be on anything. It could be about sports, entertainment, celebrity gist, motivational quote, motivational speech rather, or you have a question, something people can engage, any content people can engage. You can create a post about it and post on NNU. If your post gets approved, you earn 200 naira on that, on that post. Yeah, you earn that. So basically that is how NNU works. If I don't think, well, sure, definitely you guys will have questions. If you have any question you want to ask at all, please ask in the comment section below. I will be waiting for your questions so that I can reply them. And if I'll be needing to do a follow-up video to answer the questions better, I'll also be doing that. So guys, please do not leave without subscribing to my channel, like this video and share it out to your friends. Thank you so much and have a blessed this December ending.